Hello, good people. Good day to you. Welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts and More with Tracy. I am drying some apples today and thought I'd take you along with me. This time I am doing this in the oven. The temperature is at 200 degrees and it has taken, I don't know, I don't even remember. I did some last night, maybe about 4 hours, 3 hours, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to do a new batch today and we'll see. I'm going to time it. I just keep checking and checking. So let me show you what I've done so far. This time I peeled the apples. These are large apples. They're not red delicious. I believe they're gala. I'm not sure. I threw the bag away. I don't even remember. So I peeled them, and that's going to go in the compost. And there was one that wasn't too good. I threw it away. So I just have 5 here. Now I did these last night, and this is golden delicious, and I left the peels on this. I didn't peel them. I left the skin on, and so I did them in the oven, like I said, at 200. Actually, I had it at 250 degrees. I think that was a little high. I think it should be at 200. But if they're crispy and crack like that, they are done. Have a piece. The flavor is good. So this batch here, I don't remember how many apples, but it took up the space of 2 pans like this. And I had a couple extra slices, and I'm going to eat those today. No, I'm not. Let me get those out and put them on this pan. That's what I can do. And I leave the seeds in. I just slice them. I'll leave them just like this. So I have a silicone mat on my pan, cookie sheet, and just lay them down. They're not supposed to touch. You know, if seeds fall out, then I'll take those out, but I don't bother with the seeds. And sit these. I had 4 slices left. I could have ate them today, but I got some grapes and things to eat. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is slice up these other ones and place them on the cookie sheets. I have one in the oven now that should be done pretty soon, so I can use that tray as well, or I'll have to go get another tray to line it. Let's check these. And these are red delicious. And I left the skins on. And I think they're done. Well, they're supposed to be crispy. You know, they're supposed to be able to pop, snap, to make sure that it is totally done. So I'm going to leave these in there for just a little bit longer. Maybe another half hour. And I'm going to flip them over. The pan is hot, but the apples are not. I'm going to flip them all over and put this back in there for maybe half hour. And see. Half hour to an hour, we'll see. I just keep checking them. But when I do these other ones, I'm going to try to remember to time myself just to see just exactly how long it takes for them to dehydrate. Okay, let's put those back in there. And I'm going to set that timer for a half hour, and then I'll check them. So I slice mine, and it's so convenient, so easy. I don't think they sell these anymore. I got this from Avon some years ago, but you know, you can get a slicer. They have all types of slicers, and it makes, you know, everything even. So I peeled them, you know, I left that part, and just slice. Be careful when you get close to this being small, you go slower so you don't cut your hand. I have this little pusher thing, but I don't know where it is, that will push the fruit and vegetables through. And this paper towel is sliding on me, so I think I'm going to get my cutting board to make it a little easier. So I have that part left, and I'll just eat it. Now, that's where seeds were, but that's not looking good to me. That's going to go in the compost. Another one. And you can see it's where the seeds came from, but still, it's brown. I don't want that. I'll just place them. Yeah. See, some of that apple is brown. I don't know about that. I'm not going to eat that. Let's try the next one. They've been in the refrigerator for over a week, couple weeks, and I might have waited too long. Oh, I was going to get my cutting board. My good old mousse. See if this works better. I usually do it in a bowl. Yeah, at least it doesn't slide. And this one looks much better. And they are fairly big apple slices, but of course they'll shrink. So that's all 2 apples that I can get on here. Put that in the oven. And let me see what time it is, because I do want to time this. It's 11:52 a.m. Let me write that down because I'll forget. I will forget. I'll just say 11:50. So I can time how long it actually takes for these to completely dry. So I'll continue slicing. And I have to wait on that tray, or I got to get another tray and set it up. But I'll bring you back and show you the result. Good snacking, you know, good prepping, healthy snacks. My grandkids love them, and it's better than snacking on chips. See, I need that thing to push this down, but then you can take another piece of fruit and do like that. Push it down. When it gets hard to go through the slicer. So I'll just take another apple and push down on that one. Put it back up there. Push down. These are tasty apples too. They are really, really fruity, delicious, good flavor. So now it's getting hard. Let me see, do I have a bigger piece to push through? Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to cut myself. I have done that in the past. I definitely don't want to cut myself. I'll work that out in a few. I'll work that out. If I can't get them any thinner than that, you know, if I can't get these any thinner, then I just eat these. Eat the leftovers. So this will be another tray. And that's the top of one. I'll eat that. I won't dry it. All right, good people. I'll be back when the process is done. Let you know how long it took and show you the results. Oh, one more thing. Airtight jars, and I use food grade silica gel packs. I'm told you really don't have to if they're really extra dry like this and you have a airtight container, but I just, as precaution, I throw one or two in there. And I got these from Amazon. If they're still selling these or other brands, I'll list it in the description. All right, good folks, be back. Okay, that first batch of apples should be done. Let's take those out. And I can use this tray to put the other apples on. So these are the Red Delicious. And they have to cool off before you place them in a container. And Purposeful, what is her name? I love her and I watch her. I just started watching it. Purposeful Pantry or something like that. I'll have to put her link in the description. There's a period that you leave your things out to make sure that they're dry and crisp. I forgot what that period is called. So I'm just going to place these on here to cool off and let them sit to make sure that all the moisture is out. And then I'll just put as many as I can of the other ones on here and put them in the oven. All right, we'll let those cool on off. Got a few seeds. Let me get rid of those. And I found my, I don't know, pushing tool, whatever this is to push your vegetables or fruit. So I haven't used that. It's got spikes. So I guess you stick it in here. Let's see how that works. Well, I'm going to do it like that. Put it back in there. Push it through. Get a few more slices out of these tops here. Guess I'll eat that one. All right. That's just warm. Let's start to load this tray. And then I put the other ones in the refrigerator until I was ready for them. You can sprinkle a little lemon juice on them so that they don't brown, but it doesn't matter. They're going to brown in the oven, so I don't. Maybe you can see better if I come over here. Really simple, really easy, and nourishing. So these all aren't going to fit. I'm going to have to go get another tray. You know, where you can use your dehydrator, but I found I get more done in some instances if I do these things in the oven. See if I can get another one on there. A small one. right there. Just try and squeeze them in there. And I say don't let them touch. I don't care. I mean, what difference does it make? They don't stick. So they may be touching each other. You know what I do over here. I touch things. So that way I can get another one on here. And if I can find a small one, maybe one more. Nope, no small one. So place this in the oven. Okay. Be back when they're done. Okay, I've taken the Red Delicious apples out. I let them cool off, and they are dry. See that? How crispy that is? So, the lady that I follow, her name is Purposeful Pantry. She's very, very good. And what that was I was trying to tell you about is called conditioning. And what conditioning is when you have your food, whatever you have dried, in a container. She says for a few days, watch it. Shake it a few times and make sure that your fruits or whatever you have in here that you're drying does not stick. Do that for a few days and then you know that it is thoroughly dried and it won't mold. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. And the others are still in the oven. They're going to be in there for a while. And another thing I learned is that you don't go by time, actually, because everybody's time is going to be different. The slices are going to be different sizes. The oven's dry at different temperatures. So you watch your food. You watch it and test it and check it and see. You use the time as just a resource, just something, to kind of go by to give you an idea of how long it might take to dry. But watch your food and check it from time to time. And another thing you'll need to do is rotate your trays in the oven, because the bottom of the oven gets hotter than the top, or the top gets hotter, and you want to rotate. So I'm just going to put, and that's not necessary if things are totally dry, but I just do it as an extra precaution. It's up to you. Put that food grade silica gel in there and just drop these. They're all cooled off in here. And then I'll do that conditioning test on these apples to make sure that they are not sticking. I'll leave them sit here all day, check them tomorrow and the next day, and then they should be good. Okay, so that's 2 jars full. And then I'm just going to rotate these trays. They're starting to brown, but it's still going to take a while. And then I found another little tray that I put the rest of the apples on. And I'm actually going to move this over on this side and this on here, and then put this one on the bottom. And I'll do that every couple hours or so, hour or so, depending on how long this is going to take to dry. So I believe that is all. I'm not going to come back after those are dry, because you pretty much saw the process of what I do and what I have learned. Try it out. It's fun. It's interesting. It's good. And it's healthy for you. And then you have snacks on these cold months to sit down and watch movies or YouTube or whatever you're watching. Good healthy snacks. Peace and love, everyone. Hit that thumbs up if you are a subscriber here. Thank you so much. I totally appreciate you. If you're new here or you're watching the replay, I thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I've got a lot up and coming. All types of things. Thank you so much. I'm babbling. Toodles, and have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you. Later, Gators.